Of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. Well then, moving on.
More music to aid in your earnest rumination of portentous societal responsibilities.
Kindness had a thought, I'm really not supposed to. Sadly, though it seems my thoughts fly free. My mind feels too old that I'm acting without reason. You know exactly what we should do. You're a good citizen, enjoying the view. At your back, you know what we should do. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. Be thought and worry free as one big family. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. I feel so much lighter, I can't wait to revitalize the mind in line with what we are told. Old is the one truth, no need for more proof. You know exactly what to do. You're a good citizen, join the queue.
Cancel capitalism. Hello. You must be a new co-worker. No. My mistake. You're obviously just passing through.
Here to do some fishing?
So mentally refreshed. Stomping out ideas, reporting on your peers. Support the sovereign's vision, no need for your decision. And so we're finally thought free, and we're feeling proud. Now that we can boldly speak say thoughts aloud. Blissfully empty, da-da-do-da-day. Bumbling along, even if we've got nothing to say. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. Be thought and worry free as one big family. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed.
That ain't yours.
And worry free as one big family. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed.
That song was for our ever-vigilant sentinels, who even as I speak, are tirelessly rooting out malcontents and anti's choice sympathizers. Next up, music to invigorate your mind, so you can serve the greater good at a brisk pace, with a true adherence zeal.
full of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. A real code 472. 472 means they're gonna kill anything that moves forward.
Longings are dangerous and can crack you, and distract you from all your duties with haste. Let the caretaker's hand lead you daily. It is better for the batters, or else it's a waste. Everything is good in paradigm collapse. It's safe inside the mold, so to do as you're told. Watching and guiding, system abiding, do not go sliding away.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Next, a small sample of Protectorate abundance. Crabbles are large crustacean-like creatures that travel in herds and are native to Arcadia. Though usually docile, their massive size, enormous claws, and thick shells make them incredibly dangerous.
A difficult animal to approach, let alone try to eat.
At least in the past. For now, by the grace of the Sovereign, we bestow upon you perilous indulgence crabble cakes.
Our fearless team of culinary commandos employ dragoon automechanicals to overcome the creatures. Their dense carapace will scoop out the soft, delicate goodness inside, so you don't have to.
It's higher in protein and lower in calories than beef, so a responsible way to stay healthy for the Protectorate. And now one no longer has to fret about being trampled or clawed in twain to get it.
Perilous indulgence crabble cakes. Doing your duty for society has never been so delicious.
Intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all Protectorate subjects. From the tender fillet in your latest meal, down to this exquisite next song.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Beyond the vanquished foe, no greater luxury could
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking Protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak. How observant of you. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Outsider? Shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Gather around the receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless, your trusted source for wholesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings-on.
Every component is vital. Each part supports the paradigm. Each of us is required to operate at peak efficacy, so the system can function precisely, without error, like clockwork. Our duty gives us purpose, but it's an immense responsibility. Luckily, it's a shared one. We all rely upon each other to discern if we're lagging, or our zeal seems lacking, or just appear off somehow. Even the slightest drop in performance in such an intricately designed system can have great ramifications down the line. So remember, to inform on your neighbor is a blessing. A quick mental tune-up is occasionally...
Did the authorities send you? Did my torrent of messages finally convince them of the vast crab-like dangers near at hand? What a relief. In here I thought myself dismissed as a loon.
Prudence dictates.
Ah, good. A captive audience. Money well spent. You must have spied those nefarious crabbles, roiling, rippling, bubbling, and churning out in the water. No one at the facility believes me, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Crabble numbers have swelled as they gather to defy us. A consortium, nay, an army. You actually believe me? No, stranger. Thank you. With your confidence and support, I believe the Crabble threat can and will be defeated. Remain strong, and together we will outlast the Crabble! You again. Howdy. Getting better, I think. The Crabbles have seemed less menacing of late. Maybe our resolve has worn down their warlike spirit. Or maybe they're just biding their time.
You seem nice.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of new faces around here since supplies stopped arriving. And then you walk in. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies, talk to my friend the quartermech here. Quartermaster automechanical or automechanical quartermaster are a mouthful no matter how you spin it. And I despise inefficiency. Excuse the mess, by the way. Auntie gave us a pummeling a few weeks back. The old wardens paid the price. Where their courage faltered, a little mental refreshment should do just the trick. That's what I always say. Why overcomplicate perfection? Now what'll it be? Aw, I really need someone else to test this thing. Tell you what, if you give it a go and have any trouble, I'll be happy to get you sorted.
Greetings, potential customer. State your business. All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the request differently.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable. Request not understood.
It only understands the words I've added to its databanks. You wouldn't believe how many words there are for buying and selling. Guess I missed peruse. Look, for now, just use the phrase initiate commerce. It's what I used during the initial testing.
Initiating commerce.
Now let's admire these commendable comestibles.
The paradigm is the quintessential means to maintain our perfect society on... Each of us must do all we can to ensure it operates flawlessly. Staying healthy is one of our greatest commitments. So try Eden's Bounty Ambrosial Biscuits, the pinnacle of Protectorate food science, brimming with advanced nutrients and high moral fiber. A delectable delight, as flavorsome as it is conscientious. How would your neighbor feel if they knew you weren't eating a balanced diet? Why, just ask everyone's neighbor Prudence.
Dictates, you eat them.
Eden's Bounty Social Biscuits. Now due to continued research in an even wider array of unique and delicious flavors, like Patience Fruit, Somber Duty Melon Surprise, Arcadian Delight, Resolute Orange, and Quat from Heaven.
Well, that was thoroughly enriching. Let's continue. Another beauteous melody granted by the sovereign.
See you soon, I hope.
Got eyes on some no-good.
Might be wise to get that large dances out. I think there's anything the game might do here.
You're listening to the Sovereign's favorite music, non-stop, all day, all night. Another beauteous melody granted by the grace of the Sovereign.
A right shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Commander, I think this stuff is eating my lungs from the inside.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Got a piece of shrapnel during the attack. What about you?
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Broadcasting reassuring programming in line with the paradigm. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Hark, your
right
unneeded
shifty-looking
reminder that the system
individual, if you
provides
ask
for your
me.
every need. Not just an abundance of nourishment, but also power. Consider the Protectorate Wind Tower. Stare in amazement at this technological wonder, based on a schematic devised in a single afternoon by the Sovereign. It generates unlimited electrical current to our flawless facilities, such
First the
as
attack,
Vox Relay
then there's
Communications
uranium.
platform.
At this rate, we're never getting caught up.
Than the Vox requires, much is held in reserve. How foolish of the corporatist invaders to think they stand a chance against such technology. Surely this proves the superiority of our system.
Stand by for further reassuring content.
Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of Protectorate society.
Ready to waste him.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
The Sovereign is personally invested in every member of the Protectorate being happy and healthy.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of uranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days.
Ingesting any forbidden Auntie's Choice brand food items.
I'm afraid so, and you were wise not to get involved. The Marshal is under a lot of pressure to deliver automechs to the Vox relay station. but I'm responsible for their quality control. If even a single automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me.
And evil.
So ignore the sinful
Brigadier Montelli does not accept excuses, and he does not tolerate failure. The Marshal is a good man, but he values speed while I value accuracy. Neither of us is wrong, but in this case, we both can't be right. You'll want to see the quartermaster. She's right next to the gate you entered through. Under the Marshal's office, she'll only be able to sell you our surplus, but you might find some of it useful.
of the sovereign, and as such, reflects his excessively high standards.
Here at the end of it all, it was worth it. No hesitation, no indecision. Taking my final breath in the name of it. My sacrifice for the matriarch's vision. If fleeting mortality tests my morality, sure, the paradigm's planned without pause. It's an honor and a gift when I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause. And when I soon slip away, I'll be peaceful. Thoughts of my neighbors safe at home grinning. They will remember how I reported them tirelessly through to my last day.